You got it locked on Roadium Radio.
Due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, Dr. Dre is in the motherfucking house. So right about now, and I say, yo Steve, are you with me? ICE, are you with me?
Here's a little something about a nigga like me that never should've let me buy a tape from Steve. Ice Cube would like to play dope shit mixed by Dr. Dre. Since I was a youth, I like COMPTON. Now I like the motherfucking Roadium. Buying a tape or two, that's what the hell I do. You don't like Tony A? Well, fuck you, this is a game, and I'm in it. Ice Cube will fuck you up in a minute with a right, left, right, making you sick. And then you see Tony A is on the mix.
Tony A! Tony A! When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 228. And before I introduce my very special guest of the night, I just got some few minor announcements. Once again, for those of you that have been asking, you know what, are we still selling ads? Yes, absolutely. If you want to buy an ad where you promote your business, you want to promote your OnlyFans page, you want to promote your dog business, you want to promote your album, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to promote, hit me on the DM at Roadium Radio on my Instagram or roadiumradio@gmail.com. And I will shoot you some details on what those ads cost. Continue to send your music to roadiumradio@gmail.com if you're interested in being on the podcast in the future, on giving everyone an opportunity to come on. I know some people say, Tony, I've been messaging you, but now I'm taking over the booking, okay? For a while, actually for the last 2 years, I've had somebody do that. Now I'm doing it now. So I will get to the email. So once again, at roadiumradio@gmail.com. But here's what I require, and this is what I will put, where I will put you at the top of the list. Send your music. Send videos if you have them, and a short bio. Please give me some info about you. A lot of people say, you should have heard of me. Bro, there's so many rappers out there. So just give me a short bio, when it all started, when you dropped your first single, whatever. So other than that, I don't have no more announcements. But at the end of this month, once again, verse for verse, I got 2 dope females coming in. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce none other than Psycho of the Beatnuts.
Let's go.
How you doing, my brother?
Salute.
You know what, man? I'm glad you're here. I got a lot that I want to cover in a short amount of time. So, because you have so much work that you have accomplished, it's impossible to squeeze it in just one interview, but we'll try to get through it.
Yeah, we talk.
Okay. But first, I want to chop it up with you because I know that this week is Super Bowl week. What is your weekend looking like?
It's looking like barbecue weather, we're going to be drinking, we're going to pop it off, like we do.
Right, okay. Now, are you a fan of either team, Cincinnati or Rams?
I'm not really a fan of, I love the sport. I'm one of those guys.
Okay.
I just love the sport, and I love a good game.
Definitely.
I love a good game. So whoever the top 2 is, the Rams, whatever, may the best team win.
May the best team win, exactly. Exactly. Now, being from New York, Queens, if I'm correct, did you grow up there being a sports fan at all? Are you a fan of the Giants, Jets?
Yeah, hell yeah, Jets, Giants, all that, baseball, hockey, soccer even, Yeah, anything that involves drinking, going to bars and drinking and watching sports, boxing, I'm right there loving it.
Yeah,
so
that's dope,
Me
man.
and my crew, that's what we do,
Sometimes for some of these interviews, I'm an honest, not only podcaster, but an honest fan. When I have people like yourself here, many times, not only do I love and entertained by the conversations that we have, but I'm still a fan, And for some of these interviews, I still get geeked out. You know what I'm saying? Like I see your Warriors, we all grew up in the Warriors, whether we were in New York or not.
No doubt.
That's like worldwide. But now, I know you made the switch from New York to LA, or should I say Pasadena to be exact.
Yeah.
How was the difference now growing up in New York, growing up in Queens, and now living out here in Cali? Is there a huge difference? Tell us about it.
It's definitely a difference, but it's not, I've been out here before, so it was like I seen what I could do out here, maybe, and just living is better out here. You know, if you got a family, kids. So that was really what I was looking for, better living, and easier, more laid back.
Okay.
As compared to New York, that shit is like a rat race out there. It's like motherfuckers is in a rush to get nowhere. It's like they're running in circles with their heads cut off. So I needed to step back from all that shit, you know?
You know, growing up here, we were so fascinated. You know, I'm 53 years old, so when breaking came out, it spread like wildfire worldwide, okay? Mm-hmm. But I will say this, to chop it up with somebody from New York, even back then, we were like so geeked out because we knew that's where, if you will, hip hop, rap, you know, from Kool Herc's building all came out, It came forth from there. So out here, we used to pretend like we were from New York, you know, back in the days, you know. And then finally, when I went out there, at least in my opinion, it was everything I expected. I had friends that went out there and like, I was disappointed. I don't know what they expected. I have a friend that lives in Harlem, so now when I go and stay with him. So I love it out there, man. I don't know if I would ever move out there because of the way. You know.
I mean, it's a nice place to visit and tour and you know, explore and see all the shit. But if you want to just live a nice, quiet life and live on the sunny side, you know where to go. So
yeah. And like I was telling you earlier, I said, you know, you live over there where they filmed Halloween and Michael Myers. That's where all them dope movies over there.
I'm a big horror fan, you know. That's where the name Psycho comes from.
So I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah. So a lot of people, why they call you Psycho? Because I was always into horror flicks, and I was young too, loving these shits. Like I'm the type of person like when they'll blast the guy's head off or cut it off, like I'll start laughing. Like, like this shit just looks crazy. Like,
dude, my mom was the same way. She would look at me and like, "That's loco," like, and I was like, "Yeah, they just killed that dude." He goes, "Well, what about her? She didn't deserve it. She deserved it anyways."
My whole shit, it's like, don't just kill the motherfucker. Like, get creative with the killing. Like, you know, like the way that's what makes it crazy to me. So.
Speaking about killing, are you a fan of the John Wick movies?
Of course, yeah.
Those are fucking bad movies, man.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, when I first saw him and his ass was boom, 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 and I was like, holy shit! Now I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of The Matrix. I haven't seen the last one. I don't know if you've seen it.
I seen it.
Your opinion?
Yeah, but I was like falling out, in and out, but I caught some good parts. And I had some good parts.
Okay, because my son saw it, and we're a big Matrix fan base, you know, here at my house, and he just said, "Dad, I thought it was trash," and I was like, "For reals?" You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the best shit ever, but. But yeah, it had his moments. You know, like the Doogie Howser guy. He had a good part in there. You know, and
okay, that'll work. You know what? Now I'm going to ask you this. Growing up, if I'm correct, you are a Colombian.
Yeah.
Okay. Growing up in a Colombian home, what type of music as a kid were you raised with? Or like, what was your mother, your father play at home?
Oh man, it was the '70s, so it was like a lot of cumbia, a lot of salsa. And, you know, a lot of disco. Donna Summers was rocking in my house at the parties. Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
You know, all that kind of shit. Kenny Rogers. My moms used to like Kenny Rogers. So, believe it or not, like a lot of those first Beatnuts records, I was taking samples from her. Like, I took a lot of records, like Spanish salsa records and shit that...
Yeah. See, and that's why I ask those questions, because a lot of times it's things that we heard growing up.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, I remember that.
Yeah.
Maybe I could take that little horn sample, that little kick, or that little snare.
Yeah, I had this little Christmas record in my house that I was raised with, that, and I used it on this shit. The El Burrito Sabanero.
Yeah.
So that's like, you know. And to me, it like, I like incorporating that shit because that shit takes me back.
Yes.
Just like collecting toys takes me back to a good time and a good place. And it's good to not forget that feeling, you know?
Yeah. Do you have a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters?
I have one brother.
Okay. Yeah, see, I grew up with a huge family, so 5 brothers, 4 sisters.
Wow.
My mom had over 30 grandchildren. You know, and the crazy part about that, at Christmas, she fed everybody and still gave everybody a present.
Oh yeah, that's Mom Dukes right there.
Yeah.
Everybody, mamita, that's everybody's moms. Right
Yes,
there.
yes. What about you? You have a big family?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
My family, you know, is like half Puerto Rican, half Colombian, and it's a big family. And
That's dope.
You know,
That's
so-
dope. Growing up, did you play any kind of instruments at all?
not really, but yeah, I was just a fan of music, you know.
Okay.
I knew I loved it, you know.
Somebody had tagged me with something interesting of you, how you were introduced to hip hop. I'll share mine, and then if you can share yours on how you first encountered or heard hip hop and what song was it. And for me, I was in 6th grade, and of course it was Rapper's Delight, and you know, that's the first time we heard a city hip hop.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck was that, you know?
Exactly.
It's dope. The second song that I think I heard, and I don't know if some people call it hip hop, but it's definitely rap. Blondie on the song Rapture.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard that, and from there, you know, everything just opened up.
It was starting to open.
It was starting to open up. For you, what was your first experience when it came to hip hop?
To me, it was like I seen the video posting, and I'm still running with it. Run DMC when they dropped Sucker MCs.
Yeah.
I remember one time, you know, rap was just new in the game. It was just coming out. It was the early '80s, probably '83. I was at a picnic with my family, and all of a sudden, somebody walks by with a boom box, like one of them big motherfuckers. Yo, the whole fucking park turned around and was looking at this motherfucker walk through. And that was like the first time really hearing lyrics with no bass lines on, just boom bap drums, just drums and lyrics. And to me, it was like, boom.
Right.
Just clicked in me, and I was like, yo, this shit sound amazing.
Okay, I'll give you my first experience on seeing somebody DJ some rap shit. If I can back up a little bit, the first time I seen something, because rap wasn't really coming in yet, it was a guy named DJ Joe Cooley. A lot of people know him from Roadium and Joe Cooley. He was cutting up Let's Work by Prince. He was cutting up Body Talk by The Deal. He was cutting up And the Beat Goes On by Orbit, those kind of songs. Yep. So, and then I went to the world famous VIP Records in Long Beach with my brother. That's where Snoop Dogg did his first video, What's My Name, on top of the record store. So I have been going to that store since I've been a kid. The owner of that record store is a guy named Kelvin Anderson. And his brother is a guy that called himself King Tim. So now I see him with dum 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 dum, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was really fucking blown away. So me growing up watching a bunch of pop lockers here in my neighborhood, like a lot of people don't know, or maybe they do know, that Turbo from Breaking 1, Breaking 2 was raised here, like 3 blocks away from here, you know. So going to school with him, he would teach a lot of kids, and you know, he would show a lot of kids shit. So my natural reaction whenever I saw a DJ was, who taught you? Like, how did you learn? And he just said, just practice. And he didn't have Technique 1200s. He just had the regular ones, but he was still dope. And I pretty much got good DJing just going off of other people's homes and like, yeah, man, kind of
practicing, little practice everywhere.
Now, we know you could spit, but did it ever start that way before for you? Like, did you DJ first?
Nah, yeah. I mean, right from the beginning, it's DJ. Okay. I've been a DJ forever. Okay. So MCing for me came second, really. Music was, and that was my shit, and DJing and digging and scratching and all that shit. Yeah. And rocking parties. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay. So do you remember around what age when you got your first turntables?
Yeah. I was definitely like 15 years old, maybe 14, 15 years old. I remember I was, you know, I had a little job at a record shop, and I had my mom's trying to help me out get my first turntables. I remember when I first got my first 1200, because they were so expensive with a needle and everything. You're paying at least $500. Easy for one. So now I had the little mixer, and I had another fucking fucked up turntable. Yeah. So that was doing the job in the meantime until I could save money for you know.
Yeah. I had a paper route job, and there was a guy selling his old ass turntables. I mean, they were so damn old. They looked like somebody on Sanford and Son could have sold them to me. You know, that's how old they were, and they were fucked up. So I had to go get them refurbished. But I was saving all my paper route money to buy that shit. They were raggedy. They had no tops. I used to buy my needles. I think they were called MK3s at Radio Shack for $20 a piece. Right. And of course, you had to get the fucking penny with the tape to put on top so they don't skip. And then my first mixer was Radio Shack the Realistic, you know. And so that's how I started. And I was about 17 years old. Okay. But before that, I had gotten good at the turntables by just making friends with guys that I didn't like because I knew they had turntables.
Yeah. That's how I started off too. In the building that I lived in, Queens, we had a bunch of like older DJs, like old dudes already. They was like 25 or something, and they already had turntables in their house with speakers. So I used to go to their crib and just to fucking be there with my mouth open, looking around and trying to learn, and you know. Right.
Do you remember what DJ, if any, inspired you to say, fuck, I want to do that?
Yeah, it was a DJ in my building. His name was DJ Crazy, you know, Puerto Rican cat, and he was the dude. You know, he had all the records. You know, a lot of disco records. New York was big on the disco shit. You know, the funky disco.
I love that shit, bro.
Yeah, so breaks and all that. You know, Cutting Up Just Begun and James Brown and whatever the fuck in those days. You know, just to hear that. And so I was like, yo, we getting some turntables somehow. That was the focus.
That's dope, man. The first time I saw it, again, I was about 14 years old, and this guy, my brother was DJing at a club, and this guy lowered all the music, and then he started scratching this word. Now, I just thought it was like rocket science. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And he was left-handed, so it almost made it look like he was dancing on the record, you know? And I asked him, like, what is that? And he said, scratching. And I said, scratching? And I remember he said, let me play it for you. So he puts the headphones on, he lets the record go, like he just has a thump, 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 thump. And then I go, can you do it faster? And he was like, silver, silver, silver. So I was hooked. That right there, that little silver, silver, that's all I needed.
Yo, rewinding back to the beginning of me DJing, I went to school with Rob Swift. I don't know if you know DJ Rob Swift. Yeah, Executioners.
Yeah.
So when, you know, we was young, like going way back to like 12 or something like that. And so one day I went to his crib and I walk in his crib and the motherfucker has 2 turntables with a mixer. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? He's like, yo, my father's a DJ. My father's a DJ, and he does salsa parties and shit. Cause you know, Rob Swift is Colombian too. So he does salsa parties. And then his older brother had break beats, you know, like Last Night Changed It all them little breaks. So that's it. Every day after school, we would fucking run to these turntables and
that's fucking amazing.
Little kids, we was young, like, you know.
My first record that I scratched was Good Times by the Sheik, simply because my boy, 7th grade, rest in peace, Nathan Gale, he had a 12-inch Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel. And he said, there's a guy that's out of New York, he's called Grandmaster Flash, and he's scratching. Now, I remember scratching now because the DJ told me this is called scratching. So I said, it's scratching? He goes, yeah. So he let me borrow the 12-inch, and of course started with a say, say 1 for the trouble, 2 for the time. Come on, y'all, you know. So I was like, fuck. So I studied that whole fucking record. Then he started scratching another one by the dun-dun-dum. Dun-dun-dum. Dun-dum, dun-dum. So I started doing it with the round fader because we had a stereo. I didn't have a mixer. Yeah. But I didn't have no scratch pad, so I'm fucking up the bottom of my parents' records. Yeah. So I'm like trying to learn. But that's how I learned, and then scratching Good Times. So for me, that record, Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel, was literally like a blueprint for me to learn how to scratch. And then blending was a whole other beast. I think I was better at blending than I was scratching. Some people say it was the other way around. Yeah. But ultimately, for a dope DJ, you got to put sometimes the scratching aside. And my question is to them, can you rock a party?
Yeah.
Because you got to know how to rock a party.
Yeah. I mean, like my whole DJing thing, like I started off with Rob Swift, and after that, like I found the samplers and all that shit and the studio side of, so I started liking more of that shit and fucking with that. And so I started leaving the DJ away. Rob Swift kept doing it, and you see where he's at right now.
Right.
So, but yeah, I just went more to the production side, and that's where I started using. Now I'm using these records in these crates to chop them up and shit.
Yes.
Now I'm using them for other things now, to make beats and shit. So
now this may be a silly question, but I have to ask: are you familiar with the Ultimate Breaks and Beats?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breakbeat Lou. Matter of fact, I interviewed him right there by that door on my Roadium mixtape DOCUMIXERY, which I will text you the link so when you get a chance.
Yep.
The song that you heard at the beginning of the intro is one of the mixtapes that I did, and that had Dre, had Cube, Easy. I was doing a lot of mixtapes with those guys when they were first or forming NWA. They were recording their stuff, and I was fortunate enough to be there because of my manager at the time. He knew them. So it wasn't like I knew them. I just got introduced to them, and they liked me, and we recorded. And where I met them was at a swap meet, an open-air flea market. I don't know what they call them in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was called the Roadium Swap Meet. I met them in 1987. And I have been knowing this guy, Steve Yano, this Japanese vendor from the city of Whittier. I've been knowing him since I've been 11 years old because he gave me my first job at 11 years old selling vinyls. So in 87, I go meet him, and Dre's in his stand, and Eazy-E, and his cousin Sir Jinx, who produced No Vaseline. And so I meet them, we get along, we start recording, but eventually Steve gets a hold of these records, and he comes to my house, he goes, I got something for you that I want you to dissect. And I said, okay, cool. He brings me 25 volumes, and I look at them, and they're all like graffitied out. I don't know what they are. And I'm looking at him, and he said, I brought you 2 sets, so now you have 50 of them. He says, take care of them. He says, because right now in California, you and Dre are the only ones who have these. And I said, okay, well, what are they? And he said, there's a guy named Luis Flores and a guy named Lenny who I bought them from. He says, and Dre paid me not to sell them yet, let him sample. That's where he got Funky Enough, Nice D for Michelle A, straight out of Compton.
Those breakbeats made a lot of people's albums back in the days.
Yes, yes. So, of course, with me, I'm like, fuck the sampling. I put Impeach the President. Ladies and gentlemen. Yep. And I was like, holy shit, we got something here. And then before you know it, Dana Dane with Fame, all those songs used Impeach the President, Funky Drummer.
Everybody. R&B joints was using that shit.
Yeah.
It was like, you know.
And I still have my Ultimate Breaks and Beats vinyl.
Of course.
It was funny because when Breakbeat Lou came here, he took pictures of the labels. Yeah. And he zoomed in, and he wanted to know if they were the originals or the bootlegs. And they were the originals. So, yeah. But Now, as far as vinyl collection, do you still collect vinyl?
Yeah. I mean, I don't be out there digging like I used to because I'm still digging in my own stash that, you know, just over the years stash and shit. So, but yeah, you know, if I ever run into, you know, it's one of those things. You're somewhere, you see a little crate, you're gonna. So let me see.
Oh, it's addicting.
Yeah. You got to always check because you don't know what the fuck might be in that shit.
I'll walk into an antique store and then my son was like, "Let's go over here," and then I'll look at like 2 crates and I'm like,
"Yeah, that's me too." And then I'll see some other shit, and then I'll be, "Oh yeah, I want that too."
I think one of the greatest inventions that they did was to create those mini portable turntables.
Portables, yeah.
Because before I had a fucking Fisher Price, I still have my Fisher Price. Take a longest extension cord, go to the Swami, plug that motherfucker all the way in, come over here, play every record. The guy used to get pissed off, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna pay $1 for a record if it's just gonna collect dust at home.
Yeah.
So if I heard a dope snare, I'm taking it. If I heard a dope scratch, I'm taking it. Anything, you know.
Yeah. In New York, like the dollar records, they don't even want you to play those. Like, you could play albums and all that, but like
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, it's $1. Just fucking take a chance with this shit. So.
Yeah. Okay, now, we talked about DJing. Now, as far as, did you get into production first before rapping, or was it around the same time, would you say?
Yeah, production was first. Like I said, DJing into production, and you know, that leading into having to rap, you know.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay.
Because you know, like I said, with Rob Swift, his older brother had like a group with this other kid, Jay Vaughn. And they had a group, so I used to actually write for his older brother. Like started writing. I started liking to write and just to say things. And so he used to say my raps and whatever. You know, the name of the crew was 224.
Oh, okay.
So we actually put these demos out right now too. So I'm selling them too. If you want to hear what I was doing in '88, I got these demos pressed up on vinyl too. So
no shit.
Yeah. 224. It's me. Rob Swift and this kid from Philly, and his name was JMD, and then we had like his cousin Fats. He was the one supplying all the studio bread and everything. Big drug dealer in Philly. You know, bad things turn around, things happen, and he gets killed. Boom. So that's where the money ended. There was no more studio. So now that just went nowhere. We just stood with demos from that shit.
Wow.
So little after that, I have a friend in the neighborhood that's a DJ Loco Mo. He's like, yo, I know this other kid, you know, DJ Jerry. So, you know, let's go hang out. He likes to do what we do, you know, like go digging and shit and all. So I meet him, and it's Juju.
That was my next question. How did you meet Juju?
Yeah, so that's how I met Juju, through a neighborhood DJ, another DJ that you know, it was just us, like a bunch of young kids just hitting the record shops and with knapsacks, and we were stealing records. We was doing all kind of shit, whatever we had to do to come home with that fire, you know?
You know, one time I didn't have no money, and I feel bad even admitting this. And I told my boys, hey, man, let's go to the record store. I thought he's going to buy me a record, pretty much, you know? So I'm like, I just want to look around, man. You know, now, I never stole anything because when I was a kid, I got caught stealing some balloons. And I stuck them in my drawers. And I was maybe like 6, 7 years old. My mom beat the living shit out of me and never stole it again. But this time, there was a Richard Pryor record that I knew I wanted, okay? And, you know, where you from, fool? You know, all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I'm going to get it, man. You know, I would say the name, but today, if you say the N-word, I get sued probably. YouTube will probably kick me out. But, yeah.
Nika.
Yes, that way. It's crazy. So what happened was, you know, I feel stupid saying N is crazy, or, you know, like NWA. Some people can't even say that no more. You know,
it's gotten ridiculous to me. Like, come on, B. We from the streets. It's street slang, man. That's what we speak. It don't matter if you white, you black, you Latino. This is street slang. Oh, when it comes to street slang, you can't say this one. Nah, right. Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was in a record store and I saw the NWA. The second album, I wanted it on vinyl. The second album is called Niggas for Life. Okay? Somebody probably would take that out and say Tony uses the N-word. But that's the name of the album.
Yeah, Niggas for Life. Come on.
We didn't have a problem saying it back then. The guy goes, if you're going to go ahead and repeat that, it's in for life in the store.
Wow.
That's what I just put that motherfucker back and I walked the fuck out. Okay?
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, so I saw the Richard Pryor record, and the guy kept turning around, and I just took it out, and I put that motherfucker right here, bro. And I just walked right out.
That's how you do it.
I told my boy, man, I thought you had me. He goes, no, man, I ain't going to fucking spend $5 for that motherfucking record. So it's okay, you didn't fucking have to. I used that motherfucking record on everything that I owned, you know. You know, that type of shit. But whatever, man.
Me and Large Professor, we used to wake up every day, not every day or every other day, and go to this spot, this record store in Manhattan on 11th Street. It was like on the second floor, undercover. You know, if you didn't know about it, but you walk in there and it's just records, and we cleaned that place out of business. Like, they went out of business. They had to fucking close.
No shit. Wow.
We had it already mastered already, because it was a crazy setup. Like, it was on the second floor. So me and the guy was always in the front of the store, so he'll just leave us to have the whole store to ourselves. So we'll be in the store and we'll just stack all the records up by the window. Boom. Boom. Large wants this one. Yo, throw it right there. Boom, 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 boom. So Large will leave, go downstairs, and now I'm flicking them all out the window. It's on the second floor. Frisbee, I'm talking about broad daylight, like 12 o'clock, noon, you know, like people going to work, they're seeing records flying out the window, like all of them, yo. And at the end, I'll probably buy one album and walk out of there because we just spent 2 hours in this place. So we'll buy one little album, you know. All right, thanks, Jerry, whoever, you know, boom. Come back and, you know, and we cleaned them out.
Man, you know what's the beautiful thing, man?
I could tell these stories because these places don't exist no more.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like,
I don't think homeboys love watching. But you know what's a beautiful thing, man? When you get a record, and maybe you get an album and you like drop it. Hey, wait, hold on. Okay, fuck. Let me go ahead and sample that motherfucker on 45. Stop. Slow. Okay, I need to chop that much. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. I think a lot of producers, that's what I call DJ producer talk.
Yeah.
The normal, what the fuck are you doing with your mouth? What are you holding? What's over here? Because I'm an SB 1200 guy.
Yeah.
Now, what was your first drum?
My first sampler?
Yes.
It was a MK1 Roland.
Oh, okay.
So it had 4 pads, and it's like each pad, like maybe 3 seconds. So I was doing a lot of sampling on 45, and so that I would, you know, that's how I learned how to chop. So that's where my chopping skills came from, like just dealing with these little seconds and making something out of these little fucking pads and shit. So
that's dope, man. That's dope.
You know,
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take a 10-minute break. When we come back, I want to ask you about more questions about you and Juju forming the group, the Beatnuts. Also, Big Pun, Fat Joe, Cuban Links, etc. Okay, everybody. Once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know that Psycho Les is in the motherfucking building. For the Beatnuts, we'll be back. Lick nuts.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Polo Cholo coming at you live, promoting that new single, Gorditas y Kilos, featuring my boy Macumba. Shout out to Roadium Radio for having us on the podcast. Look forward to that Narco Polo album dropping on 420. Go ahead and hit us up on that Instagram, Polo Cholo. Hit me up on TikTok, Polo Cholo. Every social media site. The song will be out January 11th on all your streaming platforms. The video's out right now on YouTube. Go ahead and run those numbers up, show some love, you know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to Roadium Radio for having us. Polo Cholo in the house one time. Everybody go show some.
You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
All right, what up? It's your boy King Cash right here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Trouble P here at Roadium Radio with your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure y'all subscribe and tune in. West Coast.
Yo, what it do? This your boy, Big Havoc. One Hood Admiral, South Central Cartel General, and you're tuned in to Roadium Radio with my boy, Tony A., the Wizard. Stay locked in.
Hello, everybody. This is Rocky Padilla. And you're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A., the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, my people? Hey, Trouble Kid right here, you know, in the house. Shout out to Tony A. the Wizard, and shout out Roadium Radio. Much love. Thank you for having me.
What up, world? It's YQ, Young Quicks, and right now you're listening to the OG Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to keep it locked, subscribe, comment, hate. It don't matter, man. We get into it. It'll 5 stand up.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Mark Cruz. You're now tuned in to Roadium Radio with Tony A., the Wizard, the Legend. Tap in.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Queenie. You're tuning into Roadium Radio. Check my man Tony A. the Wizard every Wednesday and Sunday. Stay tuned. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what it is.
What's up, pimpin'? It's your boy Johnny Boy, aka Mr. Las Vegas, at Roadium Radio with your boy Tony A. the Wizard. Yes, catch us every Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah.
Hey y'all, this is Elvia Cadena here at Roadium Radio with motherfucking Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share.
Can I get a moment of your time? Hey, it's your boy Lucky Sun Zoo from Hood Starks Podcast. Hey, fuck with one of the best podcasts in the game, Tony A. the Wizard, Roadium Radio. Don't motherfucking play with it. Don't sleep on it. Hey, H.A., stand the fuck up. Yes, sir.
What's up? This is Clever from the brown side. Make sure you guys tune in to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. If not, you're a bitch.
What's cracking? It's your boy Young Thrive right here with the homie Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Check out the best interviews on the West Coast. Yeah.
I'm on the Roadium Radio. What up? It's ODM from Lighter Shade of Brown. You know your daddy's favorite rapper, your mama's favorite DJ, plus that YouTube star, you know what I mean, RBG fam. Lighter Shade all day with the homie, Tony A. Right here, Roadium Radio, Sundays and Wednesdays. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? This is Dalia Coronado. I'm here on Roadium Radio, and you can tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Raz Kaz, and you are tuned into Roadium Radio with my big homie, Tony A, the Wizard. Rest up.
This is Truth with Tony A, the Wizard at Roadium Radio. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, live Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. Tune in.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Lalo KV desde Atlanta. You're listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, you know what it is. It's your boy OG Rome, a.k.a. Mr. Everywhere, repping Road Dogs Entertainment. Make sure you tune in to Tony A, the Wizard at Roadium Radio.
What up? You know what it is. It's the LA West Coast native, DeVario, and you got to tap in with my boy Tony A, the Wizard at Roadium Radio every Wednesday and Sunday.
What's going on? It's your boy Isaac Palau on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday.
Hey, what's up? This is Lady Bands. Make sure you're tuning in to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard, Sundays and Wednesdays.
Hey, doggy. Yo, what's up? It's Anthony Campos, a.k.a. Big Citric, inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A, the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Roadium Radio with the homeboy Tony A, the Wizard. That's right.
Hey, everybody, this is Cliff Ritchie, and I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A, the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is Dali C, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio.
1212 coming to you live from the Harbor area. DJ Ralph M rocking beats with my man Tony A, rocking the SB 1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Gabby from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A, the Wizard at Roadium Radio. You already know how to bring the NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Roadium Radio Show with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh-ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rox. I'm here on Roadium Radio with your host Tony A. the Wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yo, what's up? This is Jose Homicide. You hanging out at Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard. Like and subscribe.
Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 228, and we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it. I don't want to waste any more time because I got some dope-ass questions that I want to ask Psycho Les of the Beatnuts.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Cheers. I'm about to open my shit right here. Today I decided to drink a Blue Moon. I like Blue Moon Shock Talks every once in a while because everybody knows I drink Pacificos or Modelos. So, Now, I wanted to ask you as far as, so you got into the production side first up. Oh, shit. Omar, give me a napkin, please. So you got it to the production side of DJing, production, and then eventually you said you got into rapping.
Yeah.
Okay. The way you said it was kind of interesting that we said,
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like I said, let's forward all the way to getting with Juju. We was doing the same thing, right? And at that time, like I had dropped out of high school, so I started going to a GED program to get my GED program, a good enough diploma. So, boom, I ran into Juju. He was already on the streets, not doing shit. So I was like, yo, why don't you just come to this school with me, get your diploma, at least make your moms happy, do it for your moms, So, your mom's how your mom's is, like, yo,
gotta always make your mama
come
proud.
on, go to school, do something with your life. You don't want to just be a bum on the streets. So we started going to the same school. I took him to the shit. He enrolled, and so now we start going to school together. We we in Queens, and I would meet him on the train, and we'd take the same train. And so he had beats, I had beats, and every day we'll just had a little Walkmans with cassettes, playing beats for each other, and boom, boom, boom. So outreach kids in Flushing, there was some MCs and so they was hearing the beats, and they started calling us the Beat Kings.
Oh, okay.
So that was the whole thing. Now you're the Beat Kings, this and that. So one time we was wearing black medallions. So I had a black medallion of, whatever the fuck, and I turned it around and I wrote the Beat Kings on it with a marker, boom, boom. So I was walking around with the Beat Kings now. So, fast forwarding a little to the future, we was at one time with Jungle Brothers in a Jungle Brothers session.
No shit.
Yeah, with Jungle Brothers. They're the ones that put us on,
Wow.
So check this out. We're over there hanging out. Africa from Jungle Brothers, he sees me with the medallion. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "Who the fuck are the Beatnuts?" I mean the Beat Kings, and I was like, "Yeah, me and Juju." That's what they. He was like, "Y'all motherfuckers ain't no fucking kings. Y'all motherfuckers is nuts."
Oh, shit.
So we all laughing. Ha 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 ha. Next thing you know, he's on the radio with Red Alert, like shout out to the Beatnuts, shout out to the Beatnuts. Boom, boom.
Like that?
Yeah, like me and Juju's like, yo, we gotta run with that shit, you know. And in a way, it was better than being kings because there was no nuts in the game.
Right.
Like
right.
we had a lot of kings already, 45 King, you know, King T, King whoever.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King. Yeah. So we was like Beatnuts. It got a good ring, and there's nobody's a nut in this fucking game. So it stuck, and the shout outs, like I said, Red Alert, Beatnuts. And
wow, you said Red Alert and Jungle Brothers.
Yeah,
wow. That should just bring back so many fucking memories right there, man.
Yeah. I mean, Jungle Brothers, man, that, like I said, they named us. They the ones that put us on, man. Put us onto this game, taught us a lot of tricks in the studio. We learned so much, you know, after school. Like I said, now me and Juju going to the school after that. Now we would go to the studio. Right after that. And so, you know.
Do you remember your first studio session? Now, when I say your first studio session is like, it could have been at home, it could have been in your bedroom, it could have been in somebody's house where you first rapped, you played it back, and you heard yourself. Did you like it?
No, I didn't like it because, I mean, this takes me back to Rob Swift when I used to rap for his brother and I had to lay down the rap so he could know how to spit it.
Oh.
So I didn't like my voice because back then, you know, I had like a high-pitched voice, so I was more into the Chuck D's and those kind of bassy voices. But Rob Swift was like, yo, your voice is ill. You got a good voice. But just keep doing that shit. So whatever, you know. But forwarding over to me and Juju, why we started rapping.
Right.
We had, you know, Juju had a 4-track in his basement. And we had so many beats. No raps, though. We want to hear raps on top of these shits.
Right.
Like, so, you know what? Get that pad out. Me and Juju, now we start going at it. We start writing raps, you know, but like we didn't want to do that shit. We just wanted to stick to the music. So that's how fashion comes into the picture later. You know, a homie from the crib was like, around the way, he was like, I'm going to introduce you to my cousin, Fashion. So once we met Fashion, now Fashion, we had a couple sessions with him. And we would take him into the basement. We recorded demos and all that shit with him. Mm-hmm. And we was like, yeah, fuck it. Fashion is going to be the MC of the Beatnuts. The Beatnuts, because it's the Beatnuts. It's not the Rhyme Nuts.
Right, right.
That's what we do, the Beatnuts. So now we had an MC, Tariq. So we did a bunch of demos. Now going back to the Jungle Brothers sessions, Africa, introduces us to Chris Lighty, rest in peace, Chris Lighty. And they have this new project called the CALI. He's a new kid in the block. Yeah. And Africa from Jungle Brothers, he's like, yo, I'm mad, caught up with other projects. I don't got time for this project, but I'm going to pass it over to the Beatnuts. I'm going to let Beatnuts do this project with. So now those Beatnuts demos, them shits became CALI songs. Wow. So when you hear CALI's album, all them songs were really Beatnuts demos. So that's how we got our foot in the door. And once the label heard that CALI album, like we produced and we wrote all that shit. And they was like, who the fuck are the Beatnuts? Let's give them a deal. So that's how we got our deal.
And what year was that they said, let's give them a deal?
Well, the CALI was 91.
Yeah.
And we got our deal by 93. We dropped the EP.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Fuck, I don't even know where to start. Okay. So you and Juju are doing these tracks. Okay. And just some boom bap, just slicing and dicing fucking beats. Okay. Putting it together. On a 4-track. The drum, was it still that same M1, or did you guys upgrade to a different drum machine?
No, definitely. Yeah. We was already rocking on the MPC, the 60s. I had the 1200 also. Okay. And the S950. So
I still love the SB1200, bro. Yeah. I'm still trying to fucking buy one, dude. But you go on the fucking eBay and they want like $10,000. I ain't gonna buy that shit, bitch. That car.
I sold my shit for $800, and to this day I still wake up like sweating, like,
what the fuck happened?
Where is it?
No, bro, that's exactly the way I felt. I had two of them. I had the old one from the 80s, and then the reissued one with the black on around. And then in 2002, I just thought I was done with music. That's when I got a fucking job, so I got rid of everything. I collected all the Moog collection. I had like 6 of them, and then I had a Art Odyssey, Oberheim, and I had a Hohner clavinet, A.DA Keep and the Rhodes. I collected all vintage shit.
Yo, I collect Moogs too, B. I got a few of them.
Oh, okay.
And you was talking about Radio Shack with the realistic,
yes,
the mixer. I had the fucking realistic Moog from Radio Shack.
Wow.
Still have it in the crib. Like
that shit was wow.
You know.
But you know what? Radio Shack is where a lot of DJs got their fucking start because I got my needle, my mixer, and my Echo. Remember the Echo?
Yeah. That's the first Guitar Center.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So now you guys are doing beats, writing, producing, tracking. Were you guys just set on, we'll just produce?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what we wanted to do. But like I said, just from these demos and we just wrote because we wanted to hear raps over these beats. So now we got tapes. Now we're in the hood rocking these shits at little house jams and basement parties, and we're playing shit. We're hearing our demos, listening to them. And, oh yeah, we need to fix this, and just listening.
Yeah.
And seeing people's reaction, because that matters, to see how people react to shit. So.
Wow. See, to me, that's the same way it was for DJing, because when my thing, I loved scratching the fast shit like the Planet Rock stuff, So I would record myself. I'm not an MC, so I won't rap and play it back, but I would record myself scratching, and I'm like, nah, fuck, I got to do that shit again. Stop it, do it again. But I had the Tascam Porta 1 4-track, so that's what we were doing all of our mixtapes with in the 80s until 89 that we moved up and got the big Tascam. It was a 8-track with the reel. So nobody at that time in the 80s knew how we were doing our mixtape. Everybody thought, if you had a 4-track, you knew how to use it, you could do a dope-ass mixtape back then. Yeah. Everybody thought we had 4 turntables. So I used to tell people, yeah, I have 4 turntables. But how are you so quick? You got to practice. That's what made people buy those mixtapes. Yeah. They didn't know we just had a little Tascam.
Chopping shit up.
Yeah, chopping shit up. And I love that shit. Now you guys get your deal. You guys sign. You guys record your shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit up. I'm like geeked out, bro, because I want to ask so many production questions.
I mean, let's get back to the EP. We dropped the EP in '93. We got the deal. Beatnuts get the deal. Halfway through the album, Fashion, he gets locked up now because he's doing some, illegal stuff on the street. So he gets locked up for a few years. So we have this album halfway. So we're like, fuck it, let's just put out an EP. So that was the reason for the EP. And we threw it out there not knowing what the fuck it was going to do. And first week, the shit sold 150,000. And to sell that back in the days on just cassette and vinyl, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So we definitely, they was ready for the album out now. So we waiting on Fashion to get out of jail. Once he get out, we got the budget. This is budget days when labels gave you budgets.
Yes.
You would go to sessions and order food, order cases of fucking alcohol, and it's a party every day. So our records was all party all the time.
And that was self-titled Beatnuts, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then after that, I believe you guys had something to drop 97 after that, correct?
Stone Crazy.
Okay, Stone Crazy. That's right. Now, why, just to ask, because back then, I know, especially 80s and 90s, when you had an album, you pushed that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Today, you got people that drop an EP, and then next month they're dropping another one.
Yeah.
Back then, we're going to push this single, and then after that.
Yeah, we're going to milk this bitch.
Yeah, and then we're going to milk this other single. But how many singles would you guys, would we drop back then? About at least 3 off of an album?
It depends, man.
Yeah.
If you could even get to the single, because you had to sell the first single had to sell for you to get a chance for the second. If it didn't, then you was fucked. A lot of people, the labels would just give you a first one video deal, like a one video. That's it. So you would get a video and that, and a single.
Yeah.
And if that did good, then
when we were signed to Disney, because I was producing for a guy named High C, and we signed to Disney in 1990. Our record came out in 1991, and at first they said we're going to give you a single deal, which was $40,000. Then they said if it sells, then we'll give you an album $100,000. So the deal on the table was $140. Mm-hmm. So we said, okay, cool. So we released a single and it sold over 140,000 copies. But here's the crazy part: they didn't drop a single; they dropped a maxi single, which was 4 songs.
Okay.
A lot of people today don't know what a maxi single is. We have a single, maxi single, and then an EP, and then an album. I encourage people that if you don't want to drop 6 songs for an EP, drop a maxi single. You could bring that shit back. Drop 4 songs on a CD. Or whatever, but we used to milk it, and then it sold so good that we got an album deal. We had a gold record. I mean, when I look back at it, I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing, to be honest with you, because I was forced to be a producer when I was just a DJ, and I was at first I was just sampling off of my Newmark mixer. It gave you enough time to sample a bar.
A bar, yeah.
So I would sample the bar, lay it on the 4-track, sample another one, fix the pitch, and then just try to match it to that tempo.
Yeah.
And that's how I started producing. So, and then when we got a deal, my manager tells me, I'm going to buy you a drum machine. I said, I don't know how to use it. Here's the manual. It was like a big-ass fucking, the SP12 manual. I said, Steve, I don't know how to use this shit. I want to see somebody, teach me. That's how I'll learn. I'll take you to Dr. Dre's house. And now keep in mind, to me, Dr. Dre is not Dr. Dre NWA. He is the world-class wrecking crew Dr. Dre. So he takes me over there and teaches me how to use it, and he's still doing some of that electro funk, like boom, 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 and I'm like, fuck, that's fucking amazing, Mm-hmm. So and then he goes, but you know what? But we're gonna slow it down. He takes, I believe Roxanne Shante, what's that one? She's hot, she's bad. What the fuck's it called? It's that fucking dope ass fucking drum. God damn it, I'll remember. But it's by Roxanne Shante. And he's sampling the drums, the kicks, and the snares. He goes, that's for a song that I'm doing called Dope Man.
And y'all was sampling from rap records?
From rap records.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people doing shit like that, like sampling, taking primo snares and shit. Like, yo, no shame. Yo.
Yeah, he was straight taking that shit. There's a song out there, if you guys like that electro funk type of shit, he did it. A lot of people don't know that he produced it. There was a guy, God, I know you'll remember Omar, maybe you can Google it, but he had a song called RoboCop. And it was a real fast up-tempo shit, but it was like some Kraftwerk shit. And he literally sampled Kraftwerk, Trans-Europe Express, and combined it. And he made a fast up-tempo song. The song sold very, very well. But that was still 80s when that fast shit was still going. But when he was sampling that Roxanne Shante one, he goes, that's for a song that I'm doing called Dope Man. I didn't know that it was going to be a fucking big-ass fucking hit song. Yeah. Then he started playing the funky drummer for me. Then he started playing the Impeach the President. Don't use those. I'm using those. I'm like, all right. Cool, whatever. But fuck, he became a billionaire.
That's how you do it, man.
He did something right.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say about Dr. Dre, he was a huge fan of the Keith and Hank Shockley.
Yeah.
Those producers.
Okay.
He loved
Bomb Squad.
Yes, Bomb Squad. If you listen to a lot of his early NWA stuff, it sounded like a lot of East Coast shit.
Yeah.
So he just had that love for that. For me, I got my style from him and a little bit from DJ Quick, because I ended up meeting DJ Quick like 2 years later, and Quick ended up giving me all his percussion, snares, hats, everything that he sampled like from rock records. I remember I still got all my floppies. I got over like maybe 300-400 floppies.
That's an album.
See, and that's why I don't even have my fucking drum no more. So they just re-released that SP12, but without the floppy, it's just an SSD card. So I kind of went off with that dude, and I was like, dude, what are we supposed to do with all our fucking floppies, and you're selling us a brand new drum for $4,000?
Gotta get that real shit.
Yeah. But you know what I did buy, and I'll show it to you during break. It's called the S2400. It's the SP12 on steroids.
I've seen it.
I got it.
I've seen it, but never played with it.
No, honestly, it's the same shit. Honestly, it's the same shit. Except that guy, if he's listening, his instruments, you fucking still owe me my case, bro, because I bought my case last year, and it's been a year, still got my fucking case. So I can't haul that around right now. But, yeah, man. So you still have drums, or do you use your laptop, Logic?
I mean, yeah, I'm still on the MPC, banging them out, but, yeah, keyboards and all kind of other stuff,
Okay.
mixed with everything, you know. And there's no rules. Anything goes.
Okay, now, like I said, a lot of the things that I want to ask you, I already know, but I have to ask you for the fans' sake. When you guys released your self-titled Beatnuts album, in between, before the next album was coming out, I know you guys were performing, touring. Were you guys producing for other rappers as well?
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's where we got known for the Beatnuts remixes. You know, we was doing remixes for everybody back then. MC Light, Naughty by Nature, Gorillas in the Mist, you know, all kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Most Def, whatever. Wu-Tang shit, you know.
Wow. Sometimes I just want to dig deeper, but I want to keep it pushing.
And a lot of these things happen because like we would be working in these big studios. Like there was a big studio in New York called Chung King. It had 2 floors. So, you know, we'll be in this room, and right down the hallway, Mos Def will be up there. And then we'll go upstairs, and it'll be DJ Quick up there set up with his keyboards. And so we'll be running into each other, and it was that easy. Yo, Mos, come over here, boom, drop this beat. We'll drop it, you know. That's how we got Grand Poobah on the album. He was working across the room from us. We told him, yo, come over here. He heard the beat, he liked it, spit it, and you know the trade was we gave him like some drums on a 45. It was like, this for you, flip them drums, and that's what we was doing a lot with Jungle Brothers, like sliding them 45s, like yo, flip these drums here, boom, hold that.
Man, that's a fucking beautiful thing. I don't think the fans understand what I'm listening to, but it's like for an example, you know, the 45. Fuck everybody. And today, believe it or not, 45 is a thing. Like it came back around.
It's back, hell yeah.
You know?
And motherfuckers is reissuing a lot of those 45s. They're coming back and sounding big again. And I just did a set on Be Real's Dr. Green Thumb mix. You know, a 45 set, and the people was loving it. And you could tell the difference. When I'm playing them vinyls, you hear that fucking that needle and that bass. You hear that shit.
And every once in a while, you hear a crackle.
Yeah, you crackle. It even jumped on me. It skipped it, but it just sounds great.
That's dope, man. Now, do you remember what type of boards you guys were using back then?
SSL.
SSL
all the time, man.
If you don't know what an SSL is, honestly, go Google it. Back then, you had to be there to know what an SSL was.
Yeah, SSL was that's where Jungle was recording. There's so many projects going on in this studio, like Black Sheep, you know, De La, Quest, and every day was, like I said, me and Juju would just be at these places, just taking it in, like, yo, one day we're gonna do our thing. I remember being in a Tribe Called Quest session one time, you know, shout out to the Quest, and after a while I was like, yo, I told Juju, we're in the back, you know, and I'm like, yo, what's up with all this jazzy shit, man? You know, so Juju was like, yo, we're gonna do our shit when let these motherfuckers do their thing. And that's how it stood, man. That's how we left it. It was like, cool. Once we get on, we coming with the drunk funk. The street shit, you know, because we was like dumb cats in the back of the studio, cracking 40s, smoking blunts, and they was like the native tongues, you know. They was like, you know, healthy guys, you know, doing push-ups, you know, eating tuna fish sandwich with orange juice and shit like that, lighting candles up and shit. So,
wow.
But it was, you know.
Earlier you mentioned Grand Poobah, man. I remember when I first bought Sexy, Masters of Ceremony. I was hooked on that shit, man. Fuck, there's just so much fucking dope-ass music out there, you know. And there's a lot of people that I know they love the West Coast. You know, the West, so do I. But you have to understand that many times growing up on East Coast music, there wasn't that much West Coast rap. For an example, yeah, we had LA Dream Team. We had Ice-T. We had like guys like Mixmaster Spade, Toddy T. But it was barely starting to trickle in. But over there, we already had Salt and Pepper. We already had Fat Boys. We already had Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash, and the Furious 5, LL. I mean, I was literally raised on more East Coast hip hop than I did West Coast, but I love the West Coast sound.
Of course.
But if somebody were to say, if you could choose West or East music to live off forever, I'd have to say East Coast. That's just being real because that's what I grew up to. All my scratching records were all East Coast shit.
Yeah.
You know, because West Coast was barely coming up.
Yeah.
You know, so and to be blessed enough to been there to see Dre sample a kick and a snare and a hat. The crazy thing about him was the one day he took out the floppy disk off the SP12 and he puts it in his back pocket. And I just said, do you have a, you know, and I'm over here taking all the bass out of my voice. Do you have, because I was scared to ask him shit. But he was like, you can ask me whatever. Do you have a floppy disk collection? And he goes, yeah, right here. And I said, right here. And he saw it. And he said, JJ Fad crossed out, Eazy-E crossed out, NWA crossed out, DOC crossed out. And I said, well, how come they're all crossed out? He goes, I already finished their albums. I just used the same one. I'm like, who in the fuck? My thing is like, bro, if I get a dope-ass sample, and even though I don't use it, but I looped it, I'll just save it, and I'll dope sample, tempo, so-and-so.
Yeah.
You know, like come back to it later. But no, he didn't care, you know? So, you know, but...
Everybody got their ways, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Now, Quick was totally different. I went to his house, and he had the nice kicks and snares that he was taking out of the 808 himself. So I'm like, he was like, well, so what's up, Tone? What's going on? He was like maybe 19 at the time. And I said, I'm just right here chilling, man. I said, but I want to get some percussions. I don't have that much. Dre gave me like 2 discs. Another guy named DJ Slip that used to be under, he did a lot of stuff for MC8, you know, Lonzo from the World Class Wrecking Crew stuff. He gave me a floppy, but I need some percussions. And I shared this story before. DJ Quake just lifted up his whole thing and he just said, take it, Tony, just make sure you bring it back. I trust you. I went home, bro, and I duplicated every single one of those motherfuckers. And then about 2 days later, I brought it and said, thank you. And I still have that whole collection. As a matter of fact, I had my boy DJ Ralph M.
Yeah. Shout out Ralph.
Yes. And I played a lot of that shit here, man.
That's crazy.
So, and the way he sampled it, it was amazing, bro. So I'm thankful that I have been a part of that Dr. Dre and DJ Quick school, man. And still alive to talk about it.
Dr. Dre was like the West Coast Marley Marl, because Marley Marl was like the first motherfucker to sample a snare and a kick and realize that, yo, you could chop the snare and the kick and make your own drum pattern and it'll still have that sound of the real sample. Yes. You understand? So he was like the first one to do that. So that's what Dr. Dre did here. Like,
exactly.
So he's like, you know.
Exactly.
He took them snares and them kicks and...
I mean, remember when fucking Make the Music With Your Mouth first came out? By the way, rest in peace, DJ Swan.
Word. Bismarcky too.
When that fucking 808 kicked.
Wow.
See, that's another one because a lot of people don't know when the 808 first started coming in. A lot of it was introduced, remember, I think it was Paul Revere, Beastie Boys, and then Brass Monkey, and then... Make the Music With Your Mouth, biz, that fucking boom.
Yeah, I mean, back in the days, if your record didn't have an 808, guess what? You wasn't getting played, B.
Yeah, because you weren't giving the ballers anything to bump in their 15-inch woofers, homie.
So you listen to Beatnuts records, they all had that boom, boom, boom.
And you know what's crazy? Because sometimes you could pass by a house and that's all you hear. Yeah. Boom, boom, the fucking trunk rattling and shit.
That's hip hop right there.
Yeah, man. Fuck, that shit was fucked. That shit is so fucking dope to remember that. And okay, I'm gonna tell you where Dre, he was producing an EP and it had that song 100 Miles and Running. Okay, and he goes, this song's gonna be huge. He goes, but I need an 808. He goes, and we don't have the 808 here no more. So me knowing where a scratch is at, knowing what a dope snare, a dope kick, a dope hat, I had just bought. All the Ugly People Be Quiet, remember?
Yeah.
Homeboys from Philly.
Yeah. Tap Money.
Okay. I had bought that single, and I said, bro, at the very end of the record, it's like that, it stops, boom, boom. And he heard it, and he used that exact same shit on 100 Miles and Running, bro.
Hey, I did the same thing, and I'm going to let you know which record I got it from. I don't know if you remember Original Concept.
Yes, of course.
Get a little stupid and pump that bass, boom. So it was a part in that record where it was just pump that bass, boom. And then, we was catching. At least I was catching that shit. And
yeah, do you remember that? Because I think Dr. Dre. Remember Ed Love and Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Wasn't Dr. Dre a part of that group?
Yeah. Both of them. Yeah.
Okay, check this out. I had a whole bunch of homies out here that were Crips, and remember they had one song, "Yo, cuz, what's up, cuz?
Yeah. What's the knowledge?"
Yeah. So they thought like they were Crip out there, so they were bumping that shit out here, starting that part over and over and over.
That's that shit.
Yeah. Man, that's fucking. That shit's dope. Actually, Dr. Dre rapped to that on one of my mixtapes, and that was my old intro to that shit.
Classic.
Yeah, amazing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take another break. We'll be back 10 minutes, and then we're definitely gonna get into Fat Joe, Big Pun, Cuban Links, whatever else, and how you first met B and everybody.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Once again, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, let them know the Psycho lessons in the motherfucking building of the Beatnuts, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Polo Cholo coming at you live, promoting that new single, Gorditas y Kilos, featuring my boy Macumba. Shout out to Roadium Radio for having us on the podcast. Look forward to that Narco Polo album dropping on 420. Go ahead and hit us up on that Instagram, Polo Cholo. Hit me up on TikTok, Polo Cholo. Everything, every social media site. The song will be out January 11th on all your streaming platforms. The video's out right now on YouTube. Go ahead and run those numbers up, show some love, you know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to Roadium Radio for having us. Polo Cholo in the house one time. Everybody go show some.
Yo, call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Roadium Radio is live up in this biatch.
Yeah, doggy. Yo, what's up? Anthony Campos, a.k.a. Big Citric. Inviting everybody to tune in and subscribe to Tony Vision, Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard.
What's happening? It's your boy Bobby Castro, and I'm here at Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the shit.
What's good, y'all? Eric Bobo from the mighty Cypress Hill, chilling right here on Roadium Radio with the homeboy Tony A. the Wizard. That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Cliff Richie, and I'm here on Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
What's cracking? It's your homie Crazy Boy, Blue Rain Music. You tuned in to Roadium Radio with the homie Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in every Wednesday and Sunday right here.
What's up, everybody? This is A.DA, the Trap Queen, and you guys are listening to Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you guys tune in.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Bobby B, and you're live with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio.
1212 coming to you live from the Harbor area. DJ Ralph M. rocking beats with my man Tony A. rocking the SB 1200. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton, Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Check him out.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Miss Gabby from NYC. Andamos aquí with Tony A. the Wizard at Roadium Radio. You already know how to bring that NYC love. Hey, shout out to all of you guys.
Hey, what's cracking? It's that Guilty One. You're tuned into Roadium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard, live every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe.
What's going on? It's Hazard. You are tuned in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yo, this is your boy Invincible, and you are watching the Roadium Radio Show with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure you're tuned in and watching. Ooh-ah.
What's up, guys? This is Isabella Soul, and you're tuning in with Tony A. the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's your girl J-Rocks. I'm here on Roadium Radio with your host, Tony A. the Wizard. I'll make sure to tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Cap G. Subscribe to Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is King T chilling on Roadium Radio. Tune in, subscribe every Sunday and Wednesday. Fucking with my man Tony A, the Wizard.
West up, this Lazy Dub, and you're tuned in to Roadium Radio right here with Tony A, the Wizard, on every Sunday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Make sure you like and subscribe that.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm right here, Local Negro, Tony A, Roadium Radio. Tune in.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy MTO right here with Tony A, the Wizard on Roadium Radio. Make sure you like and subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? It's your homegirl Lovely, and I'm right here at Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and check him out every Sunday and Wednesday.
It's Nina Barreto with Roadium Radio and Tony A, the Wizard. Tune in Sundays and Wednesdays. Like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? This is the Puppet Master chilling with El Triste. Follow and subscribe to Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rashidi Harper, director, executive producer from Hip Hop Uncovered, and I'm here at the Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Coming at you live through the harbor area, you got MC Pancho, the #1 Sancho, and you're checking out Roadium Radio with my man Tony A, the Wizard. Check it out.
What's up? This is Ronan Gray. You're watching Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday and Sunday.
What up? This is Mr. D over at Roadium Radio with my homeboy Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
What's up, y'all? This Uncle Spliff, man, from Spliff DTV. Y'all need to tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Roadium Radio with my homie, Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, you're tapping in with the Steel City Hustlers.
This is Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A, the Wizard.
Motherfucking legend. Make sure you fucking like, subscribe, share, do all that shit. It's cracking.
Yo, it's your boy Troublesome Man, TM Gang live in full effect here at Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. You know what it is, boy.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Ernie G, and the place to be. I'm chilling here at Roadium Radio with my homeboy Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. Vatos Locos forever.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Young Hype here at Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure y'all subscribe and tune in every Sunday and Wednesday.
Yo, what's up? It's Bella. I'm here on Roadium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's Ray Monique on Roadium Radio with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. Tune in and subscribe.
What's going down, everybody? This is Big Rich G here at Roadium Radio with Tony A. You guys got to check this out, man. Don't miss out. Tune in.
It's your boy Producer A here at Roadium Radio. It's your boy Tony A. Make sure y'all subscribe every Sunday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. with the dopest podcast popping in the motherfucking West Coast. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace.
Yeah, this is Pablito here at Roadium Radio. I'm here with Tony A, the Wizard. Tune in.
What's cracking? It's your boy Noel G in the house, aka Hector. You guys know what time it is, right here with the Roadium Radio Show, hosted by your boy Tony A, the Wizard. Ha! Keep listening. We got something good for you.
What's good, beautiful ladies? It's your boy MC Magic, Tony A, the Wizard. You already know. Roadium Radio Show. Turn it up.
Yo, what's good with y'all? This your boy Big Prodigy from the legendary South Central Cartel, and I'm over here chilling with my homeboy Tony A, the Wizard on the Roadium Radio Show. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the page on YouTube. And by the way, check out that interview with yours truly. You dig? Wes.
What's up, guys? This is Marito. You're watching Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Little Silent from BOTG, the voice of the ghetto, man. Tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Roadium Radio. You already know, hosted by the legend himself, Tony A, the Wizard, man. Just don't miss out, man. That should be active out here.
What's up, everyone? This is Antonio Pelayo. I'm here at Roadium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure to subscribe.
Yo, what's up, everybody? LA Baseball Head here, also known as LAFC Soccer Head, chilling on Roadium Radio with my homeboy, Tony A, the Wizard.
What it do? DJ Joe Cooley. You chilling with me, DJ Tony A, the Wizard, Roadium Radio. You heard me?
What up, everyone? This is Solita. Tune into Roadium Radio, hosted by Tony A, the Wizard.
What up, Susie Q in the motherfucking building. I'm here chilling with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. Roadium Radio, YouTube. You guys check it out, subscribe, spank it easy. Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio episode 228, and we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it with Psycho of the Beatnuts. By the way, I'm having fucking such an amazing fucking time that I had to bring out the Jack Daniels. We're going to have a little, I brought the sippy cup so we can sip a little bit, but you had a Jack Daniels story.
Yeah, you know, Jack Daniels, you know, they honored us, Beatnuts, with an award. You know, we got a big plaque. It was a big thing in New York, and, you know, it was like, you know, best hip hop Latinos, you know, best Latino hip hop. So,
and was that because you guys were always drinking Jack Daniels, or?
I mean, I don't know where that come. It was more of the Latino hip hop.
Ah, okay.
But it coming from Jack Daniels, you know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll take any award.
Hell yeah. Okay. When I say a toast, I always say to a long and prosperous life.
Hell yeah, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Now, I'm glad my son is here, okay? Because I have a little story. First of all,
it's a little story.
Yes, I like to tell. Beastie Boys. Damn, I knew. Was that one of the first of its kind, bro?
Yeah. I mean, Beasties, you know, big influences on us.
Yeah.
And being from New York, like, I would be in the village digging for records and going, and I'll turn up a block and there was the Beastie Boys skateboarding, and we would be kicking it and just talking shit, hanging out. Back then, nobody was taking selfies and pictures and all that shit, so it was what it was, and you just gotta hear the stories now, you know? Like,
right. Wow.
But these motherfuckers was just down in the city just hanging out, skateboarding, and, you know.
Okay, 1997, we're going to skip up a little bit. The album Stone Crazy, okay? You guys have a song called Off the Books. On that song, you guys had Big Pun.
Yep.
Cuban Links.
Yep.
Fat Joe was in the video. He had a cameo.
I don't think so.
Okay, go back and look at it. I saw him.
Was he?
Yes.
I haven't seen that video in a minute then.
No, I seen him. He was just like in the background, like dancing, like moving, like you guys were all dressed in white.
Okay.
But anyways, I saw him. Hopefully, I didn't see doubles, but but I will say this: how did you guys meet Big Pun? Rest in peace.
Well, we met Pun through Fat Joe, because Fat Joe was our label mate.
Okay.
We was all on Relativity Records, and that's how we met. You know, when we met Pun, he was already a Beatnuts fan. He was like, yo, I love y'all motherfuckers. And we already had heard his skills, so we was like, this motherfucker got fire. He got some fire.
So there was already a buzz.
There was a buzz already. You know, he already had been coming to Queens to check us out. We had a little studio, you know, in your ear in Queens, you know, and he used to be out there, coming out there, and we would be having sessions and doing things. So, yeah.
Okay. You know, the reason why I ask about him is because there's a lot of rappers out here that are like lyricist rappers, you know.
Yeah.
And when I ask them, you know, give me your top 5 artists from you know, the East Coast, many times they say Big Pun, you know.
He's a fucking monster, B.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, like, this motherfucker carried a notebook everywhere. Everywhere. Like, if we was chilling right here, that notebook would be right here. And if something came to his mind, he'll be writing it. We'll be hanging out in the studio and he'll just be taking notes down. Wow. One of those MCs. That's why it's so real. You could vision it because it really happened, you know, and he's just spinning it.
Right. You know, and I'm glad you said the whole notebook thing, because today, you know, it's all the cell phone thing.
Yeah. And it's nothing like the notebook, because when you write, when you actually write, it's going into your brain and it's staying in there. So by the time you finish this rap, it's gonna be in your brain already. You already know how to spit it, and you know it's different than just typing some shit in your phone. And
very, very true. Because one thing I do know about a lot of rappers that I work with out here, I would always tell them, memorize that shit. Yeah. Memorize it. Try not to read it. Memorize it. That way, when you come back and it's memorized, you can add your emphasis to it. You know, your deliveries,
play
everything.
with it, flow with it. You know, have fun with it.
Yes. So today, I talk to a lot of young rappers, and a lot of them cannot perform because they want to be holding their phone with the mic.
Yeah, that's what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and
did that back in the days, B. They'll throw you tomatoes, B, or some shit, eggs, like for real.
You get done like PM Don when KRS went through their ass off stage.
Hey, I've seen a lot of shit happen. Motherfuckers get thrown off stage and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have at all a Big Pun story maybe you can share?
Well, I mean, depends where you want to hear. A cool story, a gross story.
Honestly, surprise us. Give us one.
I mean, like I said, Pun was a beast, you know. Ever since day one, let me tell you, this is what we, like, he came to the studio, he would pull his fucking Glock out and throw it right on the couch, on the boom, and let's go. So everybody, now we're just looking at this fat motherfucker with a Glock on the side, like, yo, what the fuck's going on here? Like, nobody here is packing guns and shit. But yeah, he was crazy, and you know, he was a prankster, funny motherfucker.
You could kind of see his humor.
Super prankster. So one time we was in the studio, and he had a gun that shoots blanks. So he had one of his boys put an apple on his head.
Oh shit!
So they locked the door. The engineer, everybody's like, "Watch this shit!" Boom! So he blasts it. He blasts the gun. Bah! So the dude is like, he tilts his head, so the apple falls off. So the engineer's like with his eyes fucking open, like he's like, yeah. The engineer, Chris, you're next, motherfucker. Yo, this motherfucker tried to leave the studio. They locked it. It's like, yo, you're gonna do it with a grape. Yo, this motherfucker almost pissed on his pants, B. Like, and yeah, pranks of mad prankster, B.
Well, can you give us one girl story? No.
Oh,
he can pull them, right?
Yo, let me tell you. We had it one time, after party, everybody back to the hotel, boom, boom. Everybody's in one room. Pun's on the couch, you know. Rest in peace, Pun. Salute Liza, you know, his wife, you know. But we was having a good time. Yeah, he would be on the couch. We had some chicks, you know, messing with him. They would have to lift his stomach to get up in there.
Holy shit.
And, you know, and we're all in the room. Niggas is cheering him on the sides. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on here? Like, yo, I want to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, this shit was going down. You know, Triz,
Wow. Oh, so in other words, he wasn't a player. He just fucked a lot.
Yeah, he just fucked a lot. So and bitches wanted to get fucked, and it was like, yo, whatever, lift that stomach up, put it in.
All this time, I didn't know that was a true story.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you know, Cuban links, you know, Triple Seis. That's the original TS crew. Like, you know, Fat Joe came, they was already TS. You know, so Fat Joe was just a new member to TS, basically.
Okay. You know what? You don't have to answer this, but I just want to throw it out there because I think it was earlier this. No, it couldn't have been earlier this year. It was late last year and it was a social media thing, man. And I hate to see this shit, but it happened. Cuban Links drops so-called paperwork on Fat Joe. Were you aware of that? What was going on?
I kind of seen some shit going on, but you know.
Okay. The story went that Cuban Links dropped supposedly paperwork that what's his name? Fat Joe was a snitch. Okay. And when I looked at it, here's the thing that kind of like made me believe more of Fat Joe's story, because Fat Joe came out and he spoke on it on his Instagram. He said, "Man, you guys are killing me. I can't believe you guys do this. You know, I have businesses in my hood. I can walk the streets in my hood, and for you guys to say this about me." That's what I told my son. I said, you know what? I'm going to believe him only because if a guy's a snitch or if a guy did something fucking dirty, he's not going to be able to go back to his neighborhood. You know? And I read this on social media. It said, don't ever trust a motherfucker that cannot go back to his old neighborhood.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. And so when I said, I'm going to trust him on this one, then later on it came out that supposedly Cuban Link said, and again, this is just all social media rumor shit. Hearsay. I don't know them, but I'm just telling you what I read. That he was saying, no, it was fake. Somebody told me to post it up or something to the nature of, I didn't even know if it was even real. And then he kind of backed off that it was fake. So, you know, I just don't think it's cool like that, especially if they were homies. You know. So that was it. I just didn't know if he knew about it.
I mean, you know, Cuban and Fat Joe got their little war going on. So they're always going to be throwing shots at each other, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Now, as far as working with as far as touring with Big Pun, you guys ever tour with Big Pun?
Yeah, we did a lot of shows with Big Pun. It was definitely an experience. You know, every event was an experience. You know, like I remember one time being in this tight ass club, super packed, Beatnuts, Big Pun is in the building. Everybody's ready for us to hit the stage. It was so tight and so hot. Big Pun had a fucking leather suit on.
Oh,
this motherfucker was sweating in the back. They was throwing ice bags on top of his chest just to keep him cool. He was just like, and finally we hit the stage. You know, we would, let me tell you, when we hit that stage, motherfuckers would jump out of their shoes, B.
I believe it.
Like, it was wow. And every show was like that, you know, that's what it was about, man. And Big Pun, he, like I said, he was a fucking lyricist, and he always said, yo, there's not one collabo I'm gonna do where I'm gonna be the weakest nigga. I'm gonna be the top nigga. Any collabo, anything. He throw me with Nas, whatever, he's gonna fucking kill him. And that's what he lived up to, B.
Wow, that's fucking dope, man. I'm glad you're sharing this. 1999, A Musical Massacre, you dropped Watch Out Now. Okay. 1999, my son was 6. 99? Yeah. Okay, 8. So you were 8? Okay. I'm playing this song. I'm going to read to you some of the lyrics, okay? Yeah. It's kind of funny. You want to hate me because your wife wants an autograph? From the look in her eyes, I can see she wants more than that. When I see fat asses, I make fat passes like quarterback. Yep. Okay. I would have rapped that. Yeah. He would walk around the house. Dad, can you play a song, Tata like quarterback? That's what I was like. Yeah, okay. So I would have played, you know, that shit would come on. Yeah. And Tata like quarterback. That's the only part he knew. Yeah. But to them, to this day, that's one of his fucking favorite cuts.
Yeah, nah, you know, like me personally, I was always the humorous guy, the humorous MC, because like I said, I started rapping just for fun. So I was like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm the best MC in the fucking world. Nah. Right. I'm gonna fucking just say funny shit and just have fun with it. So when I hear it back, we could all laugh, and you know.
Now
so.
I'm gonna read to you one other part of your verse that I love. Okay, especially because you said something at the very end. It says, "Then I bagged this chick with the high and the eye.
She did the butterfly, rubbing her ass against my button fly. I could already imagine my shit stuck inside.
Every time
I strike, haters be like that fucking guy." You know what I'm saying? So
the last part I lived.
Yeah.
So that's why. So
yeah. That fucking guy, like a white boy, you have to say that
exactly.
shit.
Or
fucking guy.
I can imagine Joe Pesci saying that.
Yeah. So
yeah, that shit. Oh, good, man. Okay, you know what? Now I have to ask because you know what? I want to give a big shout out to Be Real for connecting us. How did you? No, when you first heard Cypress Hill's first self-titled album, Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
What did you think of that when you first? How I Could Just Kill a Man from Mr. Great Pump, coming from the West.
Yeah. Oh man, we was like, that shit is like the ultimate gangster hip hop shit we ever heard, you know. And then smoking the weed and all that, it just, it came with something, you know. It wasn't just like a regular hip hop. It was like, boom, these motherfuckers is coming with some heat and they're pushing something, you know.
Right.
And back then we were smoking here and there, but once that Cypress came, everybody started smoking weed. They was in New York. They had New York smoked out, you know. So
right. My boy right here running the ones and twos right there. He claims that he can hang with B. He doesn't realize B's tolerance.
Yo, so y'all be surprised. This motherfucker, like.
First time I recorded Be Real, this was 1997. We were in the city of Alhambra, and I have a song that we never released. You know what song I actually sampled? True Mathematics, remember? Only for the Money.
Yeah.
Okay, I sampled that shit, and he rocked that. Sin Dog rocked that as well. And he goes, I just hold on a second. Now, I don't see him because he's in the mic room. I go, let me know when you're ready. And all I hear is the lighter. And he does this. Okay, I'm ready. I was like, and he killed that shit, man.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and Be Real, we got a project coming out.
Yes, let's talk about that.
So the name of the project is called Real Psycho. You know, Real Psycho. So, and just working with Be Real, man, yo, this motherfucker is the quickest turnaround. Like, he hears a beat and the turnaround is like, boom, with a banging hook, verses, 2-3 verses, and it's like, I'm like, wow. Like, I'm trying to keep up with that shit now. Like, this is what I gotta, so.
That shit is dope, man.
It's amazing.
That shit is dope. So when can people expect that? Is it still in the works?
I mean, we're mixing right now.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty much done. We have, the whole album is pretty much done. And, I'm just touching up mixes. I'm still writing, of course, because I'm trying to catch up to Real's thing. But we got some fire already. It's already a lot of fire. That know when you got fire, it's like this one right here, this one, this bangers. We know.
Yeah. Now, as far as production, who's involved in this?
Well, for this project, it's just me doing the production.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, put me down for buying the first copy, homie. Like, are you guys gonna have hard copies at all?
Yeah. We definitely everything. We even got me and Be Real was talking about a beer strain for the album, a weed strain to come with the album.
That's beautiful.
We're working.
That's beautiful, man. Okay, now let's talk about because I had Tash here. Much love to Tash. And by the way, everybody, Tash got his page back from the Alcoholics.
Nice.
The Beatnuts. Tell us about it and why it never came out.
Yeah, well, the Beatnuts, they was on our label. There was label mates too on Loud. So the first idea for Beatnuts came to make a single, just a record. So, then we started hitting the road with the Alcoholics, and we was like, you know what? Fuck a single. Let's just do an album. So we started recording the fucking album, and we got joints. It's just like one guy's missing, a hook is missing over there. A lot of shit is not finished yet. So when you got 5 members all scattered around, it's hard to get motherfuckers sometime on the right page. And not only that, but before that, like we did tours with the Alcoholics, and they didn't turn out too good. Okay. No, not to say nothing about them, but it just wasn't a good look, and it wasn't a good move, and it just wasn't right. So we was like, why are we doing an album if we can't even barely get this tour done and shit? Right. You understand? Right. So that's where it stood. We did a single and a video, Grumpy Crocodile, and people loved it, and we got things. So okay. It's still a possibility that it could drop.
Okay. So in other words, it was. I guess the way I understood it, that it was done, it just never came out. But obviously, it was just never done. I mean, finished, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, we got shit. We got a lot of shit. Like I could play you songs that nobody ever heard, but yeah. A lot of shit is still rough. Okay. Now, other than the Be Real project and this Lick Nuts project, are you producing for anybody else right now? Yeah, I'm always producing, and we just did a new song with Be Real and Too Short on it. That's fucking monster. So get ready for that. And I'm out here now, so I'm working with people. Yeah, just shout me out. That's a beautiful thing, man. I'm gonna ask and. You can say no and embarrass me right now, but one day I want to come down and see you work. I've been around a lot of greats, and I want to be around another great. Yeah, I mean, hey. Even if it's just 30 minutes and I buy you a Subway sandwich or something. Nah, I don't need Subway. Neither do I. So you don't need it, but you're going to buy it for me. A tuna sandwich. I think you guys talked about that. There's no tuna in that fucking sandwich. Oh, yeah? They found out, yeah. Wow. So... But yeah, I would definitely love to come down. You know what? I would like to bring my drum and show you. My 2400. Yeah. And you could show me your. Do you still use? You said the MPCs at 2000. MPCs 2000 XL. Okay. I mean, I got the 2 also. Okay. And then you still got your keyboards, your vinyl, and everything. Yeah. Keyboards, vinyls. I got the S950. I got Moogs. I just want to come down and take a picture in your lab, homie. Like me, back in the days, like I used to collect a lot of records that played Moogs. I had albums that it was just recorded in Moogs. It was covers to the Beatles, covers to old records, all Moogs. And I would just buy so many Moogs, Moog. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm about to start fucking buying some crazy Moogs and start making some beats with these sounds that I love so much. And that's where, I started doing, and you hear a lot of Beatnuts, Moogs, so it's always Moogs and Beatnuts shit, That's dope, man. That's dope. Look, before we finish, we got a couple of more minutes. I want to ask anybody in the room if they have a question they want to ask you. Anybody have a question? Go ahead.
Yo, let's, I know it's kind of off topic, but there was a little situation where you guys had said something and Warren G got a little hurt. What was all that about?
The question was that he believes that he heard that there was a little situation that they said something about Warren G, and that he got a little hurt. Was that true? Not that I know. We never said nothing about Warren G. Yeah, we had love for Warren. Okay. So anybody else? You got to have something. Okay. If anybody wanted to see the Beatnuts perform, is that any shows coming up anytime soon? Well, Beatnuts, we used to stay on tour until this thing hit, right now. So we just got, everybody fell back, and now we just in the middle of that. So, a lot of things is restricted, and a lot of rules and a lot of laws and mandates, not really laws, but yeah. Right. So we just, working, I guess, in the studio now, until, hit the road again, Okay. But yeah, as far as booking Beatnuts, yeah, that's possible. If the money's right, we could get there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gilda had a question. Sure. Yeah. If anytime. The money's right. Yeah. I got a show. I got a show coming up in a week from now. So I'm always rocking shows and doing things. I just had a show with Afro Man and Big Twins from Mobb Deep. So yeah. Best of the underground shit. I'm always there. I love the underground hip hop. Now let me ask you this: is there anybody out there that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with? Whether a rapper, producer, DJ, whatever. I mean, you mentioned a lot of people. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. Left.
I mean, I would like to do something with Eminem just because I know, and we go back so way back that, you know, it would be dope to hear him. And he actually spit on No Escaping This.
Yes.
So I was like, damn, we need an original beat though.
Right. Wow.
But you know, Eminem is, you know, he's on some other planet right now.
Okay. Other than that, anything I didn't ask you?
Well, I got another project with Eric Bobo and Stu Bangers dropping.
Bro, Eric Bobo is like one of the greatest DJs on percussions.
Yeah, and a producer too, man. He got beats and, you know, gets busy.
Yes. When I first met him, I want to say it was 1994, the day I recorded with him 1994, the day of the Northridge quake. That shit knocked me off my motherfucking bed. And then I woke up, cool, whatever. I called up my manager. Hey, we still got that session with Bobo? Yeah. So he went onto the studio. We still recorded Alhambra, close to Pasadena. I was recording there for about 10 years.
Wow.
And we used to go to this Bristol Farms in Pasadena. I don't know if it's even still there. That's where I first got introduced to sushi, at a Bristol fucking Farms. So, but yeah. Anywhere in the world you haven't gone to that you would like to go?
Trying to think. Not really, man. I think Beatnuts been pretty much everywhere, man.
You like touring? You enjoy it?
I love touring, man. You know, it's great, good energy, and you know, it's what keeps us going.
Okay.
Really. So, you know, like, and you get a lot of ideas from touring, how to make records also.
Yes.
You'll come home and you know how to cater shit to a crowd now, you know?
Yes. And you know one thing that I've learned, like when you're out there, at least for me, I got more hungry that I wanted to come home and work.
Yeah. And because you're coming home so inspired
that
you're ready. So that's what tour did for us. So, you know.
Okay. Now, when Psycho Les decides to retire from music, if you ever do, have you thought about what you want to do?
I mean, if I ever retire, I'm just gonna be like American Picker dude, like one of those American Pickers, just gonna go around the world, travel, and just pick out things and flip them and have fun with them.
Just have fun with it, enjoy life. You know, one thing with me that I've always said was this, that, you know what I want to do when I walk away from everything, music, period? I either want to work at a library or at a museum. Honestly,
you want motherfuckers asking you questions like,
yes,
where's the bathroom? Yo, where's the? Get the fuck out of here!
Is that a T-Rex? Yes. You know why? Because people don't get killed in museums and libraries.
Yeah.
So, no, but you know what? I really want to do, because my goal is to help educate the next generation.
Yeah.
So, okay. There's a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. I just wanted to know what's in your playlist right now. Like, do you have a favorite, like, not favorite rapper, but like, do you have a favorite thing that you have in your playlist that you play constantly?
Well, as of lately, my new record, the record of the week is. Nah.
Oh shit!
Let me stop. I just wanted to see your reaction right now. Like, come on now. I mean, but you know what, man? Shit like that be genius sometimes, man. Stupid shit. It could be so stupid that it's genius, you know?
I told Tony that the reason she did that is because she probably didn't have a DJ to scratch that part for her. So she needed to get that shit done.
But hey, it worked, man. It worked, and that's what it's about, man. Making it work.
Just to show everybody, we have the vinyls here from when it first came out.
Word up.
I still have my sticker on the seat where you can scratch it.
Hell yeah! And if you even look at the Beatnuts, the letters.
Yes.
No, in the cover, on the front cover, you see the Twin Towers in there.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that.
You know, before when they exist, you know.
Right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. So if you have the 12-inch, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you know what? If people wanted to, I know your music is on all platforms, but if they wanted to get hard copies, is it still out there?
Well, you could go to the psycholesshop.com.
Okay.
You know, I'm selling vinyls on there. I got downloads, and you know.
Okay, you guys hit him up. That's the page on Instagram, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, your Instagram is on the screen, so that all they got to do is follow you, and eventually just follow the...
Yeah, just follow whatever's going on, and you'll know what's going on.
Follow the
you know?
Yellow Brick Road, and you'll find it.
I'm always promoting projects, and you'll know what's going on.
Okay. All good, big dog. You know, I just want to tell you thank you for giving me the honor and the pleasure to sit down with you and talk to you and you know, chop it up with you, man. It truly is a pleasure. And I'm going to ask you again. I want to go to your studio. So anyways, at this point in time, any shout outs you want to give, bro? Anything you want to say, anything you want to diss or whatever?
Nah, I ain't dissing nobody. But shout out Be Real, you know, the whole Dr. Green Thumb, you know, show over there, everybody, you know, E-Zone, C-, Eric Bobo, Cali Blaze, the whole crew, everybody, you know, we're making things, a lot of things happen over there. And, you know, I'm glad to be a part of the circle and making bigger things happen, you know.
That's a beautiful thing. Other than that, once again, I want to thank you.
Hell yeah.
We're going to have a little autograph session afterwards because I got to get my record signed so that way I can post it up right here on my wall. And other than that, let me give a shout out to my boy, Alex Cervantes Enterprise, on the guy on the ones and twos. If you guys need a smog, there's not a smog that he can't fix because he could do it in the mix. My son, these guys, for helping me promote this. My boy, Anthony the Hip Hop Jedi. Omar, DJ Old Boy on Instagram. Gilda, and your friend Sylvia. Once again, much love to you guys. Much respect. Thank you for coming through. I'm going to drink a little bit more.
Salud.
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody on the live chat, everybody who subscribed, commented. Whether you commented negative or positive, it doesn't matter. You guys still watch. Much love to you guys. Have a blessed night. We're out of here, and I'll see you guys here Sunday. No, Friday, because Sunday is Super Bowl, and Cincinnati's going to take it. We're out of here.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Polo Cholo coming at you live, promoting that new single, Corridos y Kilos, featuring my boy Macumba. Shout out to Roadium Radio for having us on the podcast. Look forward to that Narco Polo album dropping on 420. Go ahead and hit us up on that Instagram, Polo Cholo. Hit me up on TikTok, Polo Cholo. Everything, every social media site. The song will be out January 11th on all your streaming platforms. The video's out right now on YouTube. Go ahead and run those numbers up, show some love, you know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to Roadium Radio for having us. Polo Cholo in the house one time. Everybody go show some